Alright, Mark, so check this out. If you want to do your location tracking in the level, you can do something like this, right? So let's say if you're in your level, if you want to check the location by pressing P, right? We can just switch between a couple of cameras, and the second camera is going to show like the trajectory of the player you're looking to see. So we just want to here search for camera and add a new camera, right? And see in the location, just 0 x and y out and set the z to something huge like 5,000 or something. And you also want that camera to look down at the level, so you want to rotate it down towards it, so that would be minus 90 degrees on the y-axis, right? So then you want to go into, let's say, to switch between those, you just want to open, so you go to blueprints here, open level blueprint, and what you want to do is when, let's say, some sort of key is pressed, in my case P, you want to get the player controller and you want to set view target with blend, and the new target is going to be the new camera. So what you want to do is you want to go here in the level and select the new camera that you added and right click in the level blueprint and create a reference to it, right? And then connect that here to the new view target here. And when the key is released, we're just gonna set it back to the normal camera, right? So you want to do the same thing, set view target on the player controller, but the new target is gonna be needs to be an actor, so you can just get player character on that, and that's it. So now if I go into the game, if I fix all my errors, 1 second. So my bad. Let me just click play, and if you go into the level, if you press P, you're gonna notice that it switches to the other camera, and if you release it, it goes back to the normal one. Right? Okay. So now that's done, we just want to track the location of that character. Right. So what you want to do is let's say every second we track the location. So you want to get a delay, and that's gonna happen every second. So on tick every second, you want to get the location of the character and store it somewhere. Let's say in an array of locations, right? So you want to make a new variable, and name it locations, and make that a vector. And you want to make that an array. So every time this thing runs, you're just going to add to that array, and what we're going to add is the location of the character. So get character, get player character, and then just get actor location of that, and you're just going to get the location, right? So this way you're just going to have all of these locations stored in one place in case you want to use them for something, right? And now we're gonna, let's say we want to visualize those locations, so you want to spawn something in them so that second camera can see them. So we can make a new blueprint and just get that actor and make it let's make it a box. All right, location box, and if you go inside that, just add a cube, and all you want to do is just make that cube not overlap with your character and not be seen by your character, but just from that second camera. So you want to go to the collision of the cube and set it to overlap all, and then in the search, if you search for no, like owner no C, it's in rendering, right? So this way the player character camera won't see the actual cube, right? So in the character blueprint, we want to spawn that cube every time this thing runs. So you want to spawn actor from class, and that class is going to be the location cube that we just made, location box, and you want to spawn it at the location of where the character is at that point, right? And for this visibility thing to work between the cameras, you just want to set the owner of that cube so that the character owns the cube. Set owner, and that owner is going to be the character. So get the player character. Alright, so if you go into the game, hopefully you're not going to see anything while you're walking around, but if you press P, see, you're going to see those cubes showing up at the location. So if you want to make this like more like a height map, maybe every time you spawn the cube you can change its color, you can change the material color or something, but hopefully that should give you a hand.